Hello, hello. Welcome to the Inventory Management Roguelike Megaloot, which, with many updates under its belt, has added a lot. But one of those things, one of the more important ones, is that it's added Amon, a new character, an entire new character to the game to play as. And I have a strategy for hopefully how to make this work. I'm going with Amon with the specialization Blood Moon. Blood Moon essentially meaning that when I take damage, it's converted into physical attack as long as it's damage to the health. And I've got some lifesteal on there. And we'll just go ahead and go on in and begin. I do have off to the side, I do have a sort of cheat sheet to just basically tell me what order of items I want to get. I tend to do that. And here we go. Enter. Attack. Give me a sword. The beginning, I mean, you know, with any of these, I guess, types of games, the beginning, you're just trying to keep yourself alive and get to the point where you can get all the right gear and so on. A really important thing with this game, I guess for those that aren't familiar or as familiar, is that it has sets. And so right now, the first item that I got there, that wooden sword, has wood, which doubles my recovery. Don't worry about that too much right now. The other one, though, is swiftness, which doubles my total attacks. I mean, I get 2 total attacks. It's a pretty nice thing. Good for survival. And then the leather set, deal 25% increased damage to targets that are basically full HP. Think of it like that. Greetings. Welcome, Ivan. Oh, I might want to kill you. And there we go. Okay. Don't know how much I should... I guess, yeah, we'll upgrade the hat there. Welcome, Ivan. All right, attacking. And attack you. The rats have really low attack. Rats are pretty new to me still. I did do a little bit of playing of the game before noticing that there were rats in it, but okay. Yeah, just refresh that. A better sword, that's good. Attack. We just want to cruise through the first few floors. Okay, attack you and attack this one. But I'm pretty excited because the new character... I guess they're interesting. Something I should mention as well. If you played the game before, there are always changes, okay? Constant changes that have happened to this game. It's one of the more interesting aspects of the game is that the developer is extremely active with those changes. I might be in a little trouble. Kill you. No, we're fine. So one of the changes to it is it used to be you only have 3 sets and your primary set that your character would have by default. This character's set is Shadow. However, a change that was made is that the character set Shadow it's not there by default. So I can put on Shadow items and they will cost 0 flow. Flow you have like 100 of, so you sort of eat away at flow by having different sets on. Shadow is free because that's like my character's type, but I don't get to have the advantages of that type until I find an item with Shadow on it. Oh boy. All right, there. Refresh this. So right away, the Blood Moon, the point of this, I'm not going to get until at least a little bit later in. Let's activate the health potion there. Shadow +1. So the way that Shadow normally works is that when you have, like if you crit, you instead omni-crit, which basically means you can do crit damage with magic instead of just physical types of attack. That part matters less. The more important thing, I believe, is lifesteal, which is that, actually... How much do I care about Shadow here in general? It's not so much these. Like these all can be useful, but they're more good if you're trying to do magic attacks rather than physical. I don't really know if there is anything in here that I care that much about for physical attack. The bigger thing is that once I have Shadow set on, I get the advantage of my specialization, which is that when I believe it's when I take damage, I deal my damage goes up basically. Woo! Okay, gotta be careful with this part. What is the pain equals damage strategy? I guess we'll see as we go along. I'm kind of explaining it there, but hopefully we'll see more as we go along. Okay, take this, put this on. And I do have, in case this goes sort of tragically wrong in some way, because there is RNG involved with any of these types of games, I do have a save a little bit further in, just like with the strategy kind of coming together, so that you can still see that if we need it. Okay, unfortunately, I need to get rid of this guy first. And then I need to get rid of, let's see, you're doing 2 damage, so I can kill this one, and then kill you. There we go. Dangerous enemies here. All right. Magic can crit. Can you crit with poison? No, I don't think so, but I also don't have poison as a weapon. Getting ahead of ourselves, huh? Okay. And anyway, so when it comes to flow is how you're able to use different sets. In the past, you could use up to 3 sets, and then the primary, like I mentioned. But now you can use as many sets as you can afford with flow. If you go over, though, like if you have negative flow, you can't attack. So you're limited on flow, or based on flow, with how many sets you can use. A little different than it used to be. Throw something on there. +3. It's a bit tempting. I don't know if I really... Do I have any recovery? I don't think that I do. So I could just put on this sword. It's a bit more damage. And 1 less set. If I care about that. The hunter's stuff, double your crit chance. I don't know how much I care about that right now. Better helm, good. We need a certain amount of armor. Ooh, this could be better though. 8 damage, and it still has the swiftness bonus. That's a big boost to my damage. Okay, perfect. And then... Let's see, maybe I put on this helmet for now as well, because it'll increase the damage further. All right. You know, maybe that makes sense. Refresh. Okay. I feel like I want to keep the one here, and then let's sell some stuff so I can maybe afford this axe. Cost 197. 197. I don't know if I can get that much though. Put this up there. Attack you, because you weaken me if I let you stay alive. A lot of this game is about killing the right enemies in the right order as well. The higher item rarity, the less flow it consumes. No. Vetras, you're throwing a whole lot of things at the wall, and not a single one of them is sticking when it comes to how the game works. So you have 100% flow at base. You can increase this up to a maximum of 125. That flow is then spent by wearing certain sets. Item rarity is more to do with increasing the amount of the stats, like stat advantage you gain from that item. But item rarity going up doesn't change the effect the set has, if that makes sense. Okay, 33, easily enough to kill you. Can you decrease set costs somehow? Set cost. In terms of flow, I don't believe so. Flow is still a little bit new to me, but I don't believe so. Okay, buy this one and upgrade, and then refresh. Oh, and then there's a lot to keep track of, so like I don't want to overwhelm. But okay, maybe now I can get that because that's more armor, and then we swap off of it so that this and this stack. We get more attack increase with that. 97 attack, not bad at all. I might as well grab this, even though it doesn't do much, because agility is a little weird. Agility is actually really weird, okay? So you get 45% agility from this. I have 15 armor, which means that my dodge chance is 30%. It is amount of agility percent armor subtracted from that. And since I'm a health build, having a little agility right now might be a fine call. But it is a little weird. Okay. Oh, and I was wondering as well about the dots. There are points where there are dots underneath items, and I think that what that is that I have them in my library as part of my build, basically, build planner up here. That's a new mechanic as well, which I like. Okay, cool. So only try to find good flow and set combo. Sort of, the idea is to find or build, oh, nice, okay. Find or build the best, like end stage, like mid stage, whatever. Yeah, build planner. I know, isn't it awesome? It's just something that they had before, but it didn't save. So now it actually saves and keeps itself. And I have like my version of it that I use is like I screenshot like the two different, because it's unfortunate. I think the build planner would be nice if I could like pop it out somehow and show the whole thing and then just screenshot that instead of screenshot, lower down, screenshot, and kind of mesh them together like I do. But that's not a big deal, you know, that is what it is. Okay, but just to be able to see the whole thing at once would be kind of a cool adjustment. Okay, yeah, I'll buy this, because we only really need one leather thing to get the advantage of being able to do 25% increased damage to enemies with high HP. And look at all these sets that I have right now, as well as having some dodge chance. It's nice. Okay, attack you. Refresh. Don't need warrior stuff, really. That's not gonna help me. I need to find... Oh, gosh dang, they really are giving me a lot of leather stuff. But no, I don't think so on that. What I need to find is... That would be good. So banishing, you can find like banish items, basically, which let you remove it from the pool. And if you remove enough of them, eventually you start getting a lot more of the things you're actually looking for. Is this a new character? It is. So Amon here is fully new. I think Amon might have existed back when I did like the revival of Megaloot, my first return to the game since the changes, but I didn't notice at the time. I went for Leather. I believe it was the Leather character. Mercenary, right? Because that one is just, you know, that's the tried and true. But now at a further glance at the game and at what was inside, I was like, oh, you know what? I could try this character out. Haven't ever really tried him. Okay, let's go silver. I wouldn't mind banishing silver. We already have a little silver here. I'll probably swap off of it after not too long, so I'll take advantage of the banish. Banish silver sword. Yeah, it's not going to be as good as having swiftness for now. That's fine as well. Okay, difference in volume is too high. Oh. Hold on, what people are... sound balancing feels weird. Music suddenly getting way louder when you pause during explaining something. Yeah, I've been adjusting it, but might take more adjustment over time. Okay, so refresh. What do I actually need now, though? I need gold. I don't really want this, but I'll take the golden chest plate, and we'll see if we find like a golden dagger or something. Floor 6, I should be able to find one. Okay, crown. Just looking for more golden items. Attack you. And yeah, part of the idea with that is when I'm in like Discord calls, especially, that it could be quite helpful. But I suppose, okay, let me try for now if it is particularly distracting. Audio, hold on. I will just real quick remove at least that compressor. Will that work fine? I think it would. So that just remove that, and then okay, and then lower this down a certain amount. Okay, better. All right, let's now attack you. Okay. The voice overall is high. Didn't think the difference. All good. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, hey. Okay. Another thing, a major component of the game these days that didn't exist when I was playing mainly is that there are, it's like, what is it, reforged items, which have like extra stat boosts. So like this just has the power, but if it was a bronze reforge, which looks like that underside part of it, the darker color, it would have one extra boost, which could be power. So power could be, let's say, 25%, or it could be max health, or it could be whatever. And then if it's golden, then it's 2. So I think this is partly boosted in terms of agility, and it also has lifesteal. And if it's diamond, it has 3 extra boosts. So in this case, max health, armor. Max health is like, I guess, the base thing. It's got armor, it's got toughness, it's got lifesteal. A whole lot happening with this one. This is what I want to have on now. And because it increases max health, I mean, that's, yeah, based on gold in this case. I want to have a lot of different golden items. Also, because I like having the golden heart. It's really strong. Okay. Now attack you. Refresh. Keep looking for things. I can swap that on. Actually, I can swap this on. What is this? Give me lifesteal? Wow, 15% lifesteal. Okay. I really have to find... Here's the shadow thing. It removes my multi-attack, but there are 2 of them, so I can get it upgraded already, which is kind of nice. So yeah, we'll put on the shadow item. So here we go. This is actually the core point, which is that when I have a shadow item on, instead of just getting the advantages of shadow, which are basically crits or magic blitz or lifesteal being enhanced to work with magic as well or work with physical as well, now an additional bonus to it from Blood Moon, from my specialization, transform 200% of lost health into physical attack. So if they attack me, they damage my health down, I will be able to restore that health back up if I can heal it, whatever. That's like what the lifesteal is all about. But regardless, if they're hurting my health, it's being transferred into percentage increase to attack damage, my physical attack. That can get pretty out of hand. Let's see if they can... Can I wait a turn? Guard? Don't attack and take less damage. Yeah, Can I... Yeah, let you attack me a little bit. And you see, I took a little damage there from the poison into my HP, and you can see my damage is up 277, another guard 338. That is the point of Blood Moon, is that I'm being enhanced and enhanced and enhanced further, my damage, based on the damage that I take. How to make that actually work, and that's sort of where we go from here, right? So, like, conceptually, that seems like it could get really good. It's the same thing with, that's actually like armored attack used to be just like this. There was a way to enhance, damage based on armor getting damaged or having more armor. There were 2 different routes that I went with that. It's been a minute, but that concept I really liked in the past with armor. We're trying it with health now because the new character allows for it. Okay, attack you. And we want refresh. We'll take, actually I don't need this thing anymore, do I? There is a shadow cloak, but it doesn't really have much that it gives me. I'll take that and banish it. I'll take this and banish it. Refresh. Okay, attack. Oh, they're hurting me a lot, but we're fine. Refresh. We want, okay, some golden pants, which means I could take off one of these if I want to. What would I maybe want to take off? I'm not sure yet. I don't really want to use this as my weapon for much longer, but at least for now it's okay. We can banish the assassin stuff. Tears of Iron. We're getting all kinds of potions. Okay. Let's put stuff that I care about at the top. Let's also get rid of things I don't care about. So, mana potion, 5% flow cost. I definitely don't think iron, which is armor, is something I would care about. Grants a stack of golden heart is useful for now. Okay. Okay, refresh. Looking for a power increase ring. I think the lifesteal is more important to me. Buy this for now. A weird thing with this character, I guess I should also, another thing to mention, is the character has a weapon, and then they get a duplicate version of that weapon, so you can't have two weapons. Like normally, if you have these two slots, you can have two weapons, two different weapons. In this case, it's like, you just need one weapon and it auto covers both. It's like a shadow weapon, I guess. I think that's the idea anyway. All right, attack there. What am I looking for? Okay. So we are starting to find something I do want, which is the living gear. Living gear allows you to heal over your max health. I mean, that's pretty important, right? So if I can, there's a few different things that I want. One of them is that from Blood Moon is that when I take damage to my health, I'm increasing my physical attack by twice as much as my health goes down, percentage-wise. Another thing is that with this, I can heal over my max health, and then another thing is that if I lifesteal, then I can heal over max health, then take that damage, enhance my own damage, use that damage to hurt enemies and lifesteal, use that life-stolen health to boost myself back up and high again, and then that allows me to take more damage again, which allows me to convert that into my damage, gain lifesteal, like endless loop, right? That is a pretty important part of this. Let's put this on, and I don't know if I can... Can I put this on now? It's going to reduce my HP some. I don't need to yet, because as long as I have the set on, it's okay. But eventually I'd like the flesh set over gold, I would say. Gold is nice, though, for now, for sure, because it means I'm less likely to suddenly pop. That one invulnerability from the golden heart. Super helpful. Okay. 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 Let me pull up my plan again. Make sure I have that somewhere up here so I can see that. Okay. Attack you. Attack this one, attack you, and boom. What do I want now? Banishing that thing would have been good, but that's okay. We're looking for a shadow ring. I don't think so. I think I'd rather take the necklace. So a big part of this as well is like I have to hurt their health for me to be able to lifesteal off of it. If I hit armor, I don't get lifesteal, which means having penetration is very helpful. So, okay, banish the Heart of Gold. Long term, that makes sense. I'm not going to keep Heart of Gold forever. It's a bit early to be doing that, but maybe it's okay. Also, buy this thing. Good. Good. Put these pants on. Let's open that. They have made it so the loot stash will actually hold things kind of longer for me. Okay. Can't swap this. Let's sell that. Take this out. Anything else here that I want? A shadow weapon, but yeah, no thanks. Just sell it. Let's just sell that stuff. Sell this, and then... Do I have a button for selling? Yeah, I did. I bound something for selling. So let's sell these. Move this stuff up. So anything I know I want to keep, we move to the top or towards the top. Don't need these things. Okay. Refresh. We're looking for... okay, stuff to dismantle. That's good. Or banish. Banish. Good. Banish that. Lots of banishing. Okay. And buy this. Good. Attack. Can I increase my health to be higher now that I have these? So we have 197 right now. Boom, boom. 277. Perfect. So yeah, we can switch to the... Focus more on the flesh set, because flesh set will give me... what is it? It'll give me boost based on the amount of flesh items that I'm wearing. Attack. But I want to get the right reforges as well as we go. So we're lifestealing. We're lifestealing past full, because that is the way that set works. All right, and we're taking damage straight to ourselves instead of the armor, which means getting my damage increased faster. Okay, good. Oh, spacebar not Spacebar not attack for some reason. Options. I already changed this, but I think it keeps undoing primary action being spacebar lately. I don't know. Random. 1, 2. Okay. Banish. And from here, I'll probably go a little faster. I'm definitely still getting back into the game in terms of speed of decision making. I will get better at that over time, I'm sure, if I stick with it long enough. Banish that. Banish this is fine. The gold here is good. It's what I would like to use, but I think I'm a little bit past that point already. I'll buy it just in case. Okay, open. What do you got? Purification, I don't think I care about that, and I don't care about these things. Okay. We'll take a helmet. And now I can put that on already. That's good. Banish that. Banish this. Helmet. All right, we're up to 565 health. Very good. So this is going well. This is going quite well. What are these style of games called? I've seen you play a few recently. Inventory Management Roguelike, you know, it probably, or Roguelite maybe is probably the right way to say it. Inventory Management is like the big thing. Is there another phrase for them? I was looking for more recently because I feel like Overlooting and Megaloot are so specifically similar. And it's like, okay, where, like, what do I call these, and where are the other games that are like this? Because it's not really the same as Backpack Battles or like some other games that I might compare it to. This is like, this game and that game are really similar, and Backpack Battles is different in a certain set of ways. So, and I found games, but they were all like, nothing really was where I wanted it to be. Like, I thought about showing one on the channel, but okay. There's like a maybe to this. It's got Omni-Vamp, it's got Vamp on it, and it's got decent damage. I could put that on and put on Vampire stuff, but... Or not Vampire, but Demon stuff. Banish Blade, I don't want to banish that. I will banish the Locket, I think, and I'll banish this Hammer. Okay. Banish that, good. And banish this. Okay. And upgrade, good. Attack. Looking for more upgrades. Banish this one. Okay, you can always unbanish, which is kind of nice. A feature that, I mean, it costs money to buy the banish in the first place, so you don't want to do that too much, but... Do I want to buy demon stuff? I feel like I've already got flesh items, so I can kind of skip past doing that. But I could buy some demon stuff and put it on and wear the sword. I'm going to say probably not, but I got the sword, which is like... It is good, because it's got the double attack on it. You know, honestly, if I can find... Okay, this one... If I can find the necklace I'm looking for, then I might swap to the sword, but now I already have this now. And this thing is real nice. I just need to get the necklace so I can swap off of that. Okay, upgrade. Ooh, what was that? Recovery, gold on kill, and Omni-Vamp. All right. That's useful. Swap around some here. Gosh, just can't find the thing I'm looking for, but every banish is making it more likely, right? Oh, look at this health increase. And it's look at that, and damage up to 1k. Okay. It is starting to work the way I want. Let's move this stuff up and over. Look for necklace. I know you're in here somewhere. All right, attack. I guess I could get a ring instead. What are you doing? Edge of the Ruined. Attacks will deal extra damage equals 11% of my HP. That's okay. I don't think it's too much of a threat. Wait, how many attacks? You have 3 attacks? Yikes. But that's okay, because look at that, 4.5k damage. Yeah, it's scaling me up the way I want to be. Refresh, open. What do you got? This was another new item. Grants a stack of Toxic Transmute, which basically is just what Chromolure used to do. Kind of cool. Oh, Shorn. Well, I guess you probably already told Who's that you were good for tomorrow, but I'm excited for some content warning. That game does look pretty cool. Attack. Refresh. Got to... What is this? The Shadow Wisdom. I don't think Shadow Wisdom is what I want. Let's sell this, buy this, and banish you. I'm looking for the other necklace. Upgrade this. Refresh. Upgrade that. I'll probably end up using this, but again, I kind of have to wait until I have the right items. Sell this one, move you up, buy that, and banish. I love the banish system so much. Like, it's just, honestly, it is a lot better than it used to be, which is funny because I think a lot of people were very against the change in terms of banish system. It doesn't surprise me, even at the time. Like, when I saw the kind of pushback, like, I had some pushback myself and then also saw more pushback later. But even when I saw that pushback, I was like, well, you know, you can't really change something or improve it without sort of going backwards before going forwards, right? 1 step back, 2 steps forward. It's necessary. Yeah, can't wait. Defo love co-op. Yeah, yeah, it is so fun. I like to kind of bounce back and forth between co-op and stuff like this. Let's move. Yeah, that out is fine. Move these things over. Pop this on and pop this on. Great attack. My attack is getting pretty high. Yeah, I don't even need to swap to the character. Honestly, this is already because I did get up to I think floor 16 with a set similar to this just to make sure that if things go wrong here, like I mentioned, we will be able to still show off the concept of the plan of this strategy. But this is going just fine. It's going just fine. I don't need any of this. I really don't feel like there is a world where you go Dazzle and you combine Dazzle with I think it's Berserker set. Like that could work. And I feel so nerdy just saying that. That's a crazy string of words. But like there's a world where you do that. But I don't think it makes as much sense as what I'm doing now. Maybe I'll try it at some point though. Banish demon stuff. There's a chance I banish demon stuff. Okay, combine, and then we move you over. Do I banish this? Demonic leggings? Because I was considering having them part of what I do, but I don't think so. At this point, I think those are... That plan is not as needed. Even in practice, like, when I was first theory crafting as to how this could work, the way that I wanted it to work would be that I'd use Demon on the way up. But even then, I was kind of thinking, I don't know, will I even need to? Like, can't I just do this without? Sell. Gotta be careful with selling, because I feel like I'm going to accidentally sell something that I don't particularly want to sell, but sell, yeah, sell and sell this, because we are, honestly, yeah, we're fine to switch rings now anyway, so we can sell this one too. Okay. Oh, can I see how much vampire I have right now? Also, we only have 2 sets right now. It's so funny. Do I want to swap to this? So here's the next part, which is every time you heal, gain power, which is another enhancement to damage, equal to the amount that you healed. So not as strong as Blood Moon, because the Blood Moon is 200% more than the lost health, which I then heal, let's say. But still really, really good, because power is just another, like if you think of two multipliers, like that just, it does a lot. It's gonna decrease my health a decent chunk, but that's okay. That's okay. I can live with that. Refresh. What are we looking for at this point? Don't want to banish that. Nope. Nope, I'm good on that, because I might still end up wanting that again, but I kind of doubt it these days. Combine. What I really need is more reforged items, because those can make a huge difference. Upgrade, very nice. An interesting thing with reforged items is like the quality of the reforge is what matters. It doesn't really matter how much, like if you upgrade it, like upgrade the rarity of the item, that doesn't change the reforge effect. It's there from the get-go. So this is the attempted Omnivamp that I get on this chest piece, because it's a diamond reforge. That is as good as I'm ever going to get for Omnivamp on a demon chestplate. Unless you get 2 reforge effects both on Omnivamp, I think, which can happen. Which is pretty crazy. I mean, yeah, that's where it gets really wild. Is like, what if you could find multiple reforge effects on the same thing? Okay, 3.1k damage. Yeah, we're we're doing good. This is going just fine. Take this in. What do I not need? What do I need? What can I swap around and get rid of? We have another Tears of Gold. I might as well pop those on, even though they don't make me invincible. They can block 1 attack that would kill me otherwise. That's a bit weird, but again, we only have, well, 3 sets now, so 3 sets is getting us down. If I wasn't using these, well, even if I do use these, so it gets us down to 40%. We'll use 5% of that on health potion if, like after the first attack, to heal us back up, and then we'll use 10% across the 2 tiers of gold if I need to. There's the chest piece. It's gonna greatly decrease my HP. I don't know if I want to do that yet. I want to at some point for sure, just because percentage max health increasing is really important, and everything else here is like flat health increase. So you need both, right? Ideally. Get rid of that, discard, or banish, I should say. Let's see. Might need to rename to Screaming Warning when I find a monster. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. I feel like having people there with you, like the more people, the less, like the more that you kind of band together. Of course, if everyone else dies, you know, maybe I shouldn't say it, but yeah, there's not a lot of safety in that, but Omnivamp. So this has penetration. So this is one thing that I for sure want. And we no longer need this ever, because we have this sword. That's what I'm looking for. Buy and dismantle that, or banish. Want to get this banished as well, the Rod of Doom. Okay. But it's a bit expensive. It's a bit expensive to maybe spend on that. Let's refresh instead and look for something. Okay, yeah, banish this instead. All right, attack you. This guy puts golden hearts on their allies. which is a bit spooky, because it means I have to attack a whole lot more. It's okay, because I can just increase my damage up to 67,000 off of them, because they can't be killed. Banish this thing. Where is the necklace I'm looking for? Did I banish the wrong necklace earlier? I must have, right? I can unbanish things, which is, again, like, it's just such a cool system. No, it's still here, the common Shadow Piercer. That's what I want to find. Okay, upgrade. We'll look. It'll happen. It's available, so it's gonna happen. Especially with all these dismantles. It's gotta be right. It's gotta be so close. All right. Refresh. Yeah, banish that. Attack. Oh, spooky. You have Mind Control, but you're out of mana. You have Gale Force, which does slowness on me, which slowness reduces my agility. That doesn't really matter to me, but who does the most damage? 2 163, 2 168, and you are Mind Control. Okay, attack this one. Attack you. No, we're fine. We're just fine on that. All right, refresh. There's definitely still, like, a long-term danger, though. There's probably enemies I don't know what to do about, but if I get enough penetration, there's certain enemies I do know what to do about, right? Like the Iron Golem, right? That one's a big tricky one because it's like, okay, that enemy's specifically designed to... Well, they're designed to really scale up my armor, and I'm not an armor character, but they're also designed to have a lot of armor, which means if I can't punch through that armor, how do I get to their health, and how do I scale myself up? The answer to that should be penetration. We'll see. You know, we'll see. We'll try our best. Sell those. Here it is. Legendary Shadow Piercer. Gives me 16% penetration. Pop that on. I would like more penetration, but we'll see. You know, hopefully I can find something like kind of reforged with it. We'll see. Okay. Okay. And with that on, that means I can now put on this weapon, which will be doing decent damage and penetrating. Right, so we get 10% penetration and then 16, so we got 26% penetration. Enemies can have a lot of toughness, but honestly... Actually, no, I don't want to do that. Honestly, I don't know how that's going to play out if... Like, now that things have been changed so much, it used to be that enemies would scale to absurd levels when it came to penetration. Or, not penetration, but toughness, which is the counter to penetration. I don't know if that really matters anymore. Because, I doubt, or I should say, I doubt that they're going to scale that way anymore. But we'll see. Even if they do, it doesn't matter. I'd be happy to get far with this build. But, I am curious how things have changed with enemy scaling. Now that, well, mainly now that our character doesn't scale the way it used to, because characters in this game used to scale so ridiculously. Okay, banish this, that's good. This is interesting. So the swiftness set, I'll take this in case. I don't know if I want to use it or not, because it would decrease my max HP a lot, but on the upside, it would give me swiftness for multiple attacks. If I do 2 attacks instead of 1, and I have lifesteal to increase my health, and based on healing I gain power, then that should all mean that that I increase my damage multiple times by attacking multiple times, which is good. But 2 versus 1, it is a lot, I guess, but just having more health also means, because having more health means that I can lose more health, and it's converted into damage as well. So I don't actually know which one is better at that point. We'll see. We'll see. I don't want to get rid of that. No. Might not mind getting rid of this, because I think I'll want this sword going forward, at least for a while. Okay. What do you have? You have... Yeah, I want to kill you first, I guess. Oh, you have mind control. That's fine. My damage really is scaling really well, though. I'm glad this is turning out how it is, because I was a little worried. Like, not just before starting, but a while before starting, I was like, do I have this right? You know, I want it to work well, so I got some practice in. I'm so glad it is. Your next time you were about to receive a stun, consume clarity to negate it. I kind of like that. Okay. The tough thing is, though, if I keep this extra set, maybe for now I'll take off this extra set so that I can use all these potions. And we'll change the order, not that I think it matters, but still. Upgrade that ring. The ring is really nice to upgrade. It increases max health a decent amount. And also gets vampirism, which is nice. There's a world where you go magma in this game with this set of characters, like this set of items. I don't know if this is that world, though. So I think I might banish it for now. Banish this. Upgrade my sword. Love to see it. Upgrade this, just in case I can use it somehow. There we go. Banish that. It's also nice, like, it was such a core part of the game before to be able to... Oh, I also get electricity on my attacks. I don't know how much I care about that, but it's interesting. It was such a core part of the game before to be able to like combine a ton of things and leave them in your inventory and then banish them and gain their stats. Or not banish them, I guess it was dismantle them. And now that's not important, which means like it restructures how you have your inventory, which I think I like overall. Oh, don't attack that guy. Okay, let's just be careful here. Negate stun. Let's kill you. Then kill you, so you have time to unfancify. I'm gonna kill one more just in case. Triple attack, let's kill this one. And now I attack you, because you should not have repulse anymore. Okay, good. When you lose one life, basically, and you get your final life, basically, your final chance to make sure that works, you gotta play it slow and really think about it. Okay, refresh. Can I swap this on yet? I need to get some upgrades to this before I swap it on, because the percentage max health increase is going to be huge, but not really until I get some more increases to it. Sell all that, don't need it. Refresh. Get rid of the Jester's Mask, I'm sure I don't need that either. Good. Refresh. Are all the things that I need to have in this library here? Yeah, I think so. I should see... Hold on. I should see... Wait, I don't need this. So that... I think that's right. Resume. Attack. Banish this. I just want to make sure that I'll see a little blip there that'll tell me, hey, this is an important item. Yep. Nice. Okay. Alright, attack. Well, I wonder why this has like a translucent blimp, or blip. Like it shows that I might want to consider this, maybe? Receive ephemeral armor that equals the freeze damage dealt to enemies with freeze. Yeah, I remember trying to go for freeze. Some of those things can be pretty cool. Attack. Okay, so we got our first, well, I guess another Reforge. We got a new Reforge. This one gives us recovery. It's another form of healing. That's good. It also has, oh no, we already have recovery at base. So this gives us Omnivamp, 10%, which is, yeah, lifesteal, which is super important. What's lifesteal up to now? Oh, I can go here, right? This is how I look for it. So, Omnivamp. That's interesting. Looking up Omnivamp, you don't find it. Looking up lifesteal, you find Omnivamp because its root is lifesteal, but it probably should show it either way, maybe. But I kind of like that I can find it. Make you heal damage. So we have 75% Omnivamp, so 75% of the damage that I deal to health specifically turns into more health for me, and I can go over my max HP by using Flesh. So, yeah, this is good. This is good. These are good things. Attack. My damage is up to 100,000. More than I need it, really. What I need to focus on is increasing my survivability at this point, really. Because there are still enemies that can cause me problems. So we have 1 spell, Frozen Strike, 3 weakness to target on hit. It's interesting. What I'd rather have is but yeah, because I have 1 mana, I could just use this every time, and it doesn't cost any, flow. So if I can find books like that, it's worth it for me to take a look and try them out. This costs flow to use, and I think I'd rather have these Tears of Gold than have the Mana Potion. Although there are enemies that attack like a bajillion times, so maybe I hold on to the Mana Potion for later, just in case, but move this up, sell this one. Because it might not matter to really have the Tears of Gold eventually, because enemies attack so many times, and I don't have invulnerability from it. Because I only have, I don't have any gold items on. Okay, banish that, that's fine. Buy this. Huh. Why does this not show... I have it in my build planner. I would expect it to have a little thing under it. Huh. Okay. Attack, there. What are you, Cosmic? Oh, right, do I have anything that I can use to deal with enemies that can dodge super well? That's something worth considering. Magma, 1 stack of Cinder Essence. At the start of the turn, consume all stacks of Cinder Essence and immolate for each one. Immolate is deal 20% of my max health to all enemies in front. Is it worth it for me to try to go that route in some way? And what would I want to wear? Maybe it would be those fire boots. Maybe those are okay ideas for items to have on. Okay, buy that for sure. Attack. Maybe I'm misunderstanding what that little nub thing is. Maybe what that does is... like it tells me that something is that it's something I'm wearing. It's like a component to, instead of it being a part of my build planner, which is okay. But kind of like the idea of the build planner. Okay. All right. Upgrade. Ooh, what's this? The gray dot means the item is in your inventory. Oh, and then the yellow means it's on, or gold, whatever. It means it's in my my main set, right? Or no, wait. So what does this mean then? What is it golden? Okay. Armor gain, max health, gold on, I guess gold on kill. How much do I care about that? But okay. Gold is in build planner. Oh, I could have sworn I saw, so in my build planner, maybe it's just like a glitch or maybe I'm misunderstanding. The common living chest plate here, or I guess living chest plate, I could have sworn I saw, well, we'll see if I see it again and then we'll know for sure, I guess. But it is in my build planner and I didn't think I saw anything under it, but. Okay. We got an upgrade to this now. Max health, armor, gold on kill. Again, gold on kill. Gosh dang it. Okay. I don't really need gold on kill, but this 43% might be enough now that it's worth it. 3.21k, 2.92k. This increases the base amount. This increases the percentage increase, which I can gain more from percentage increase than just the base amount by using lifesteal. So maybe that's an okay thing. Take this. Critical chance penetration up to 20%. Love to see 20% penetration. That's awesome. Swap that out. I don't need this. Buy and get rid of. Yeah, let me keep an eye out. Maybe I missaw or something. Okay. I only need one of these. So yeah, I might end up swapping to wearing Ember at some point. Rare living helmet. I don't really need this anymore because I think at this point we're locking in with Vampire a lot more, which means, and that means I probably don't need the chest piece anymore either. But I might. Let's wait on that. Buy, dismantle. Okay. Drop of chaos. Oh, you're a stunner, but that's okay because I have this potion. Good. All right, attack. Open. What do you got? What do you got? Anything? Nothing in there, and I don't need these. I don't need this. Let's move this up. I don't need the demon stuff. Move up. Okay. Attack. Dismantle that. Or banish. Alright. Banish this and banish that one. Banish. Jeez, I'm getting a lot of banishes here. Maybe I take the Shadow Ring. I don't think so. Refresh. Upgrade to that in case we ever use it. I kind of doubt it. Alright. Banish. Banish. Wait, I haven't. Okay, let's combine that. I haven't banished the chest piece, have I? No. Okay, good. Okay, no. I guess maybe I don't know why I thought that it wasn't yellow, but it must have been. I guess I can go back and look and see if maybe it wasn't, or I don't know. Okay, stun attack. Get those guys down. Love to see that. Banish. Starting to feel like I definitely don't care about the lightning boots, but feeling more interested in maybe putting on cinder boots. Ooh. Attack. 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 Yeah. Oh, almost 1,000,000 damage. All right, that's good to see. I still got it. All right, open. Nothing in here that I care for. Attack. Dismantle. Ooh, right. Of course. Luckily, my damage isn't enough to get through my own health. Thank goodness for these simple blessings. Okay. Attack. Yeah. Okay. Attack. We have used one of our tiers of gold. You are so close to down, but who is actually doing the big damage? I think it's this guy. Kill you. Kill you. Kill you. Good. We're looking for... Probably not the chest piece. I did see the boots earlier, but decided not to get them, but I probably should get them. Dismantle or banish that set piece. Don't banish the sword, I need that. Upgrade the ring, love to see it. Okay, okay. Okay, you do only 220, so let's get rid of... Oh, did I weaken you with this? That's nice. Right, so let's get rid of the triple attack. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Good. What here? Helmet. Banish the boots, banish the axe. Okay. You. Oh, and welcome, Exhilarate. I don't know if I said welcome, but I appreciate you coming around. Dev is always welcome. Let's see, pop this open. Appreciated. Okay. Don't need that, don't need this, and pop you down if I can. Upgrade you and upgrade there. Dismantle this. Wow. Lots of dismantles. Nice. I'll take this chest piece, even though I probably won't use it. Probably. Boots. Boots, 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 boots. Okay, so if I put these on, what that means for me is that I will have 15 there. I probably want to keep the health restoration. Maybe the clarity isn't necessary. Or maybe these aren't. But I guess it's okay to have each of these for now, right? Yeah, like what could go wrong with that? 'Cause I can't use them anyway. Past a certain amount. Oh, wait. This is 10. No, this is 5. This is 5. Wait. I have 0 flow, and I use 2 5-cost potions with 15 flow. What else am I doing? I'm doing something with flow. Let's make it so we only have this for flow, and we only have this for frozen strike. Because the frozen strike, it doesn't cost anything. Okay. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Open. Mind control. Don't care about that. Don't care about this or either of these, maybe? No. Boots. What does this give? Gold on kill. I will double split and then sell. And we'll have these in case I want that later. Breaking my armor. How could you? Okay. What's this one? Magic attack, omnivamp, gold on kill. Dismantle. Boom. Take this one as a maybe. Okay. Okay. Grade those boots. So this should deal with the suns. How close am I to those? We're at floor 22, and if I go into bestiary, maybe I think this music might be a bit loud, I'm not 100%, but we'll reset music. Okay. So bestiary here. Sun that's Jupiter here, which exploited opportunity. After dodge, stun the attacker. Sun isn't until floor 25, so we're getting closer to that. So I have myself somewhat set up for it now. Ooh. Max health, recovery, omnivamp. But I think I got rid of all those intentionally. Yeah, the helmet and probably the chest I don't want either. Yeah, I'm sure I don't anymore. Let's get rid of anything that isn't needed there. Put these back in because I might still need them. I don't need these. Probably don't need this anymore because yeah, this is not gonna happen at that point. Refresh 2. Okay, triple banish, give me better odds, and and I get 2 of the things I want from those odds. Love it. Okay, back. Breaking my guard. We are designed to fight this level at least. Is there a set that's going to become a problem for me later though? Maybe. Get rid of you. Keep that one. Okay. Okay. Back. Come on. There's so few things now that I can get. Surely we'll start getting the things I want more often. There we go. Okay. Omnivamp armor. What max health? Oh, is it max health that's enhanced with this one? Let's split this and level you. 71. Yeah, this increases max health percentage up. That's what I got for the bronze. That's perfect. And I got Omnivamp. That's awesome. And then I will split this one and get rid of the root copy. Sell this stuff. That's fine. Dismantle. Refresh. Attack. Whoa! All my choices there are undone. Right. Attack the wrong guy. Defaulted to right side. Okay. Which unfortunately means I probably won't get those things again, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't need this anymore. I don't need this anymore. I don't think I'm going to want to use this, but in case there's a necklace that I want to use for whatever reason. Max health recovery. Max health recovery, gold on kill. 107, 130. This is better max health. And it gets enhanced by, well, same kind of things. But yeah, we'll take this one over this one because it's better max health. And yeah, and then, oh wow, that's crazy. This one's a diamond. Oh, it doesn't have Omni heal, actually. Omnivamp. Split. 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 Sell. Okay. Come Combine, combine, combine. Boom. Get you up to a higher level. Yeah, almost made a mistake there. Okay. Refresh. Dismantle anything that I don't need, and then we're gonna have to make sure we get this right. Yeah. So fight you first, the Golden Guardian. Finish you off, finish them off, finish this guy. Good. Dismantle. Shoes. Sword. There we go. Sword increase. Penetration up to 30%. That's real nice. Yeah, we're getting where we need to get because that's up to 50 total between the two. Refresh. Upgrade the helm. And get rid of those. Banish those. Banish that. Banish this. And you. There should be so few. I mean, I guess maybe there's not so few, right? Because we go to here. There's still, it's a decent amount, but not that many. Feels like I should be pretty much always finding what I'm looking for. Upgrade. Get this up. It gets me max health and armor. If I could find something like a reforged version of those shoes, maybe. There's sword. Missed one of the shoes. That's okay. There. I'm sure we'll find another one. Another pair. Okay. Boom. There's a chest piece. Open. What do you got? Curse Tome. Litany of Malice. 5 stacks of Malice shield. Break one shield and ignore Malice, basically Malice damage. That doesn't help me. I don't have any Malice. For anybody. Alright, upgrade. Upgrade and then... Whoa. Mana Potion. Is there a chance I'm not going to use the Mana Potion, I don't think, but maybe I will. Maybe. I have a bit too many things at this point. But what I want... how to thin down. Probably get rid of a common so I can banish something. I can get the common back, nice. Oh, another banish. Oh well, attack. Attack. Okay. So many banishes that I want. Banish. Okay. Okay. Looking for... Alright. Okay. Oh, there's the... Oh, well. Upgrade, upgrade. Sword goes up. Just banish you two. Banish this thing. Banish that thing. Banish this, and banish that. Right. Rarity... the commonness that you get a certain item is probably affected a lot by the amount of times you've gotten that item, which means we're getting a lot of the items that I don't want first. Okay, don't fight that one first. Make sure to attack this guy first. Okay. 2, 3, okay. Probably that helmet. I don't think I want this. I don't think I'm going to end up using this. It's cool, but... is it worth it? Not really. Not really. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And get rid of this. That's fine. And this one, and that one, and this one. Huh. Okay. Attack you. I think we're pretty safe. This enemy keeps getting me killed even. It's just from me not paying enough attention though, really. Okay. What kind of damage was I at there? I'll have to check after. Check on this next one. There's a sword. Yeah, get rid of the pants. Grab the sword. Okay. Sword, nice. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. If there's 40% penetration here, and it doubles up the sword because this character has the same, like, it has a shadow copy of the weapon, doesn't that mean that I have 80% with this plus another 20? I have 100% penetration now? Yes, it does. Who has toughness, and how much does it tend to be? That I don't know, but this is a good sign for me. Cool. Banish. Buy this. Maybe I gotta stop buying commons, except for, like, with the vampires specifically. So let's get rid of any commons that we have. Okay. That way I can find better stuff more often. Great upgrade. And then we attack you. Good. Grade. There. And now now I can have some space. Nice. Lock this. Sell each of those. Buy it. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Just man. Yeah. Yep. Okay. We're looking for this. That's good. Combine. Sword gets stronger. Anybody with toughness. Let's see it. Boom. Huh. Sword, good. Shoes. Chest piece, love that. Alright. Still holding on to these boots. But I really don't think so. At this point, yeah, I need someone to deal with sun. So what the sun does, 1 second blindness, unable to hit. Now, can my magma still hit? That I don't know, but I have 100% penetration, so if it can, it'll kill you. And it does. Not sure if that's just how that happened, or if I don't know. I guess that must be, yeah, everything just went well. But it felt like I also attacked there, but maybe I didn't. Pay attention to the next one. We're up to... I think we can get up to 1 million damage with this build pretty easy, as long as we just have the right set of enemies in front of us. Lock that. Sell these. I'll keep... I won't keep that either. Buy this one. Get rid of that guy. Get rid of this guy. Okay. Buy. Upgrade. Perfect. Still on the hunt for more... Oh, wait, there was a anti-armor guy. Should have looked at what their toughness was. Okay. There's sword. Get rid of you. There's that. Uh-huh. Here's with this too. Nice. The Abyssal Locket. We're up to 2.43 million. Yep, that's what I wanted. Reaching these millions. That's good. Oh. Oh, I have one here. There. Good. Sell that. What is this? You do 35% Omnivamp. 35%, wow. Physical damage is real good. Let's split this so we have the same level here. All right, and move you over. Let's check the two against each other. This has better damage, the gold. I guess that just naturally happens that way. Penetration is the same. Omnivamp is the same. Gold on kill is better on gold. So gold is just flat better here, which makes sense. Makes sense. Split. We can get rid of the bronze. We'll put this one in and pull you out. And we just need one common sword. Just one common sword, please. And we'll be in a good spot. Okay, open. Sell these. Let's pull this stuff up so it's not in the bottom row. Buy this one and swap. Gives us 28% penetration there. Good. Upgrade. Move you over, buy, and we will banish. Okay. Buy, banish. Lock that one in. Oh, what are you? You're new. Wind Watcher. Wind's Grace. Grants all allies swiftness. That's kind of cool. How much damage do you have? Not much. Okay. So just kind of leave you for last. All right. Refresh. Banish that. Lock this one in. Ooh, attack the wrong guy. I just keep doing that. Can't help myself. All right. Attack. All right. What is your toughness? Only 5% right now. Okay. That's fine then. So I think I have enough to... Penetration is still only 100%. I thought it would have gotten a little bit higher with this. 100. No, I guess that makes sense. No, it should be a little higher. Maybe it hasn't adjusted. Is the max penetration 100%? Oh, it is. That could be a problem. Interesting. Okay. Well, that kind of means that maybe I don't need to have... the idea here, I guess, would be to have a different weapon inevitably, I think, and just keep this as my penetration option. I was going to say maybe I don't need to have that necklace, but actually I don't think that's the right call. I think it's the other way around. Because there's really good weapons that I don't have right now that I want. Inevitably. Especially, I think floor 30 is the Throngler, and that's such a big increase to damage that it's just so worth it. Okay. What do I do if I... Ooh. You give them swiftness. Who has the best attack? You. And if you have double your attack amount, yeah, that would be a problem. Sure. And you do percentage my HP. Yeah, so this is another type of issue. Let's lock that in. Okay. Wow. Okay. Wow, I felt like I was cruising. But I think that does show the idea pretty well, just to confirm there. So, not too bad. Unexpected. I felt like it was just going so smooth. But, yeah, this was essentially the plan. And I'll throw this into my Discord if people care to take a look. But, yeah, this was essentially the plan. And I would say it pretty much went exactly as intended, except I needed to get to the Throngler. How to kind of go around that, let me know in the comments if you have an idea of how I could have shifted things a little bit so that it would have worked. Because a lot of the time it's like you add this one different thing, maybe this set instead of that set, maybe needed more damage. So if I needed more damage, what could I have done to enhance that rather than focusing so much on reducing, like basically increasing my own health, right? If I had a little more damage, could have punched through them, or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe I didn't have enough health. Let me know. But I appreciate you. Appreciate you guys popping in, and look forward to more Megaloot, more overlooting, more games in this kind of genre. Subscribe, that sort of thing, if you want to see that. And all right, later on.